I am no stranger to demonic activity. But first, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. I don't find any of this entertaining, but it's all speculation. Everything I'm sharing are my own video clips. Let's go. As somebody who is a psychic clairvoyant medium since the age of 4, pretty much my entire life, demonic activity, infestation, and oppression is something I have had to deal with, well, as long as I can recall. But y'all know my testimony, October of 2022. God let me know, kiddo, seeing and speaking to spirits, that was never a gift from me. In fact, those haven't been passed away loved ones or this entire time, you've been speaking to demons, which honestly makes so much sense now. I lived my entire life riddled in anxiety, panic attack after panic attack. Every single day, I would wake up with a sharp gnawing pain in my solar plexus, and I would wake up multiple times in the evening having panic attacks for absolutely no reason at all. I lived my entire life in a constant state of panic, anxiety, worry, and fear. I denounced being a medium in October of 2022 when I was born again. I've always been a Christian every single day of my life. I just never understood that, kiddo, you can't be a medium and be a Christian at the same time. But God opened my eyes. And I'm here to tell you, y'all, I haven't seen spirits, and I used to see spirits daily. At minimum, at least one in my home, if not 2 or 3. And there were days when there was a lot more. I used to do psychic readings on live for free because I never used to charge for my readings. Never once in my lifetime have I charged, because I always truly believed that that was a gift from God, and I never thought it was proper for me to profit off of my purpose. I would do readings and have 12,000 people in my lives at any given time, and my yard and my garage would be flooded with spirits. Little did I know those were demons all along. Guys, one night on my live, I had a demonic attack. Everybody witnessed it. If you were in my live, one of the hundreds of people, that night you witnessed it firsthand. It was scary. It was bad. There was growling, footsteps, scratching on the walls. People saw a little child outside of my window behind me at midnight. And while I was in my garage that night, you could hear children laughing and crying outside of my window. I live in 3 acres and not one of my neighbors has a child. Anyways, I also caught a demon walking behind me on one of my videos. As I walked into this hallway into my bathroom, somebody spotted a black shadow walking right behind me in my TikTok. This was a couple of years ago. But like I said, since denouncing being a medium, all of that just stopped. So did the anxiety and the panic attack. Poof, gone. But guys, since CERN opened the portal, and yes, they were very successful during the April 8th eclipse, our world has been flooded with demonic entities like it has never ever seen, known, or had before. Guys, when I tell you that these things flood our world like cockroaches, there is a very good reason I use that word. They are like parasites. And after the attack on Bishop Marie Emmanuel earlier this week, one person actually caught one of these demons, the actual demon that attacked him, on film. Now, I shared a video about this a few days ago. Please check it out, because I'm not going to share anything other than my own video here today. And yes, I have a video to share because another eagle-eye viewer spotted, well, unfortunately, we caught a demon in one of my videos this morning. But before I get to that, I do need to explain. Okay, demons, in that video, after the bishop was stabbed, you can see a very black, clear mass climbing up a brick wall, and it's large. It looks like kind of a bed bug. It has long insect-like legs, but it was the demon fleeing the scene. When I say they're like cockroaches, I'm serious. Y'all, I literally cannot explain the different forms of demons I have seen in the spirit realm over a lifetime of being able to see in the spirit realm. But yeah, some of them look like bugs, like parasites, where others have the shadow figure of a person, a large man. It varies. They come in different shapes and forms. And some of the ones I've seen, it still keeps me sometimes up at night. This is why I'm telling you guys it is vital now more than ever to stay armored up, keep on the full armor of God, especially anyone like me or Bishop Emmanuel, anyone who is vocal about the love of Jesus Christ and sharing the gospel. We have a huge target on our backs. We are the enemy of the enemy, and his army, my friends, since the eclipse on April 8th has grown in an immense way I cannot even begin to explain. I actually didn't want to say anything, but a couple of days I was out in my garage working on my art. I'm drawing